I am making this video live, unlisted, and then I make it listed. So it may come up like BDevine was live or whatever, Divine Miracles was live. I was just filming it this way. Okay, that way it doesn't stay on my phone, right? Okay, so getting some information, clarity, okay, support. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a lot of fun with all of the videos. There's so many things that you can learn here, and that's how I've always been, is sharing with you all. Now, the Academy is open and online for anyone to start. I'd love to see you there. And there's some free courses as well. So remember that in my description, it will have all of the links for you, okay? If you want to work with me personally, I would love that. So, you know, work out something that you would like to do, or a reading, whatever it is. Okay, work it out first. Understand what it is that you want and read about what each thing is that I offer. And then away we go. Okay. I'm sticking with angels and things today. So we're starting with the Healing Energy Oracle. So what does everybody need to know? Goodness. Beautiful green healing energy, see? I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest, and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. Overcoming the imperfections, polishing the character. So understanding, you know, the little things that you do, the little habits that we all have, the little doubts that we have, the little annoyances that we have, you know. And something that also is wonderful is when you can hit it, like you hit what the problem is. Whether it's overthinking or overdoing or overcompensating or feeling flat, feeling frustrated because you're doing and nobody's noticing. It's when you start to realize your place in all of that with compassion, not, oh my God, I do that as well. Well, oh my God, you know, I'm beating yourself up. So it's understanding the little patterns that you have that you're repeating. And then you're wondering why something's not changing for you, or something's not working for you, or you're unable to heal, or you're unable to manifest. It's because your brain is either kicking into overdrive, overthinking, okay, over-processing, over-analyzing. Your self-critic is coming in and saying, this is not working, you're still feeling this and you're still feeling that, blah, 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 blah. These people don't like you, and that's the self-critic. Okay, and it's like the inner dialogue is always about something's going to happen that's going to stop the process when you're in control. So as you start to see the goodness of who you are, you start to see yourself through the eyes of love and compassion. And you're looking at yourself and you're saying, you know, what is it that I keep on doing to myself? Like being really honest with yourself without beating yourself up for doing it, but just being really honest. Like, what is the thing that I keep doing, right? Am I worried about everybody else's take on me, right? Am I sitting there overdoing things for people, expecting something in return and nothing happens? And then I'm getting frustrated. Why am I doing that? Where did that come from? These are the deeper questions you ask yourself. Something that I ask my clients when I'm working with them on mentoring is, what are your goals? Where do you want to be? Okay, so if you had everything that you ever wanted, money's no object, you haven't got any healing problems, you haven't got any health problems, whatever, you haven't got any dark spirits attacking you and stopping everything, or whatever it is, right? Everything's out of your way. Everything's fixed. What do you do? Do you know that 99% of people don't have a clue? Some people have an idea, but they think that it's lofty. They think it's far away. They don't know how they're going to get there. They're already thinking of all the ways in which that could possibly not, or, you know, if it's going to happen, it's going to be ages away, right? So people don't have that clear idea that your future does not have to be something that you're walking towards, but it can be brought towards you and you step into it, right? So people think of their goals as being something that happens when they're a certain age or older, or when this is over, or I can't see how that can happen now because I've got this and I've got little kids and I've got to race around and I've got to do this and I've got to do that and I've got to do this and no one will let me and I've got to, and I'm responsible. You see? So in the world that you want of limitlessness, let's say whatever that is for you, there is no room for I've got to and it won't happen and other people won't let me. There's no room for that, right? There's only room for I've got this, I'm focused on this, and I really don't give a shit what anyone else thinks about it. That's the only thing that will make it manifest for you. If there's worthiness issues and stress issues and doubts and listening to the media and getting yourself worked up about this person or they've done this and they've done that and this person lies and this person, you're getting yourself away from where you want to be, right? So have a really good focus about where you want to be and stop telling yourself that it's impossible, too hard, far away, you've got this, this, and this to deal with. Because in reality is when you claim something and believe in something and let go of the details, that's when it starts coming into your life, not before. And that's what's missing in a lot of people's manifestations. And then they start on the self-hate spiraling train. So we've got to get out of that, because we're stepping into a much, much more united future. And the united future will be that in which those who are like-minded and high vibrational stick together. Remember I talked about the big split last year? It was when the eclipses happened in April last year, April 8th. And that is when we truly started to work out where we stand and what we stand for, and whether we really care who's with us or not, or whether we're just focused on forward moving, healthy, happy, abundant lives. So this has already taken place. So if you're watching this video, right, it's time to either remember what it is that you've already started to create, or if you started to create something that you don't want, that you shift it with goodness, with light, with love, okay? Understand that each one of you are always in power. Always in power. Okay. So I will pull out some of this Grand Lux tarot cards. Okay. Alrighty. One's popped out already. The Inner Conflict card. Okay. Alright. Okay, everybody. We got a lot of wands in this so far. Oh gosh, look, we got the Tower. Anybody who's stealing are done. Anybody who was? Anybody who likes to do that? Anybody who you have had an issue with, a problem with, something darker in nature, something that's been going on behind the scenes, whatever the heck it is, it's done. Done. A curse, a spell, a hex, any of these things can only get to you, get this, if you believe in it. If you also believe that anything can be dissolved, anything can be dismantled, that the truth that all of us want is going to be revealed, and the people that have hurt you and harmed you, whatever issue they've had with you, okay, there's exposure. Don't have to see it. We don't have to go check it out on social media and see if, okay, let's see if they've really got their comeuppance. It's done. Believe me that people who have been negative are going through it. People who have sought to destroy the light are coming down. They're coming down, one after the other. The people who've been suppressed, the people who've had their voices stopped, okay? The people who've been here, and I'm definitely one of the ones that has been here and been here and been here and been here and been stopped and been stopped and been stopped and been stopped. It's coming. That the change is here. I really believe that no stone is going to be unturned, because we are dealing with Pluto sitting in Aquarius. Okay, wherever that is for you on your chart, but also for the world. Okay, the last time that this happened was with the Revolutionary War, right? So, hello, okay, freedom. People won't take restrictions. People won't take being ripped off. People won't take being ignored. This is what it's all about. Now, it's not coming through as something that we have to be violent about, because how's that winning? How's that the light, right? It's our internal struggles, our waiting for something to change, right? Our burdens that we've all had in our own way and the struggles that we've all been through, right? Having a chance to have some relief, having a chance to finally get somewhere, right? And I don't even, I have, and I'm allowed to have my own opinions about what's going on right now in the USA and around the globe, because I'm affected. My children are still in Australia, which doesn't have the same constitution, obviously, as the United States. It doesn't have the same kinds of protections, but it has other things, obviously, that are good, some things that are not so good. But I believe whatever happens in the United States has an effect all around the globe, right? And I believe that there needs to be a change. And whether we understand it right now or not is no consequence, because this was going to happen no matter what. So, from all of this, okay, what is coming in? See? I think that there are some people saying that we're going to have to hold, we're going to have to save, and we're going to have to be careful. I think we're actually all going to get a bonus. I actually think that there is something that, if you're living in the United States, that there may be some money that is owed to you, or something that you were paying that you shouldn't have been. There's something that is owed to everybody. And if for example, we've been lied to for the longest time, and it's happened, right? That's what's happened. And this is sort of reminding me of the Boston Tea Party, right? It's going to be something that occurs that changes everything for all, not just for one side or the other, for all. So people on the right or whatever, the conservatives, you're going to see things that are going to shock you. And people on the left, you're going to see things that are going to shock you as well. However, it's needed. The truth needs to be revealed in order for the world to get back on track, right? Whatever you believe in, I believe in goodness for all. I believe in focusing in my life where I want it to be and believing that I'm already in it, right? So that means that I want everybody on this planet to have peace. And it may take, for some people to understand what's really going on. It may take a little longer than for some others. But we really need to just focus. It's coming in. But I feel like there's abundance everywhere. And it's ours. It's been taken and now it's coming back in. I really feel this. I know some other readers are talking about scarcity stuff and whatever. I don't care. I feel abundance for us. And I have for some time. And I also feel that we have that knowledge, that knowing, that awakening is coming. We have it within us. Like if we really listen to our inner self, we should be at peace, having that peace and then spreading that peace, right? It's really hard for me because in order to have a voice, I have to be careful on these platforms. And I'm hoping that this comes down so that everyone has the freedom to speak and say what they need to say without fear of being shut off or shut down or reported or whatever it is. Those things are coming too, where everybody is able to be free. And that's how it should be. As sovereign beings of light, you're already born that way. So we are embracing our sovereignty, right? Bringing ourselves into this understanding, knowledgeable understanding, listening to your inner self and your higher self, connecting them together, okay? Making sure that you are compassionate, you are understanding, but also you're not lending too much of your energy downwards, because if that starts happening, then you could find yourself agitated and irritated for no reason at all, other than you've been with a negative Nelly for too long. Okay? Okay. Yeah, see? There is perseverance and strength. There is connection here. There is dominance. There is... this is a defensive mode. As you can see, there's a lot of wands in this reading. So there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of devotion. There's a lot of energy focused here. And you may have defended yourself for too long, but I feel like we won't have to be in that space for too much longer. Because remember, it's all coming down. And it's all coming down. And we'll see what's really been happening. And let's find out a little bit more. I've got these two cards. The sun and celebration, right? So if that doesn't tell you that the light wins already has won, and we are able to celebrate and let our hair down, we are able to have things come in for us that bring us joy. Joy is the highest vibration. The more joyful and happy you can be, the easier you will manifest. It's just as simple as that. When you get out of your own way and you focus on your strengths, focus on the goodness, focus on your heart, focus on your light, okay? Then it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing, thinking, saying, or feeling, because wherever they're at, they're going to see. Whatever they're thinking, they're going to see. Whatever you're thinking, however you're feeling, you're going to see. So with all this coming down, okay, there'll be some shocks in there about who's who and what they've been doing and how they've been doing so wrong. Okay, how they've been negatively impacting people's lives. And I'm not just talking about the last few years. This has been going on for a very long time. Your energy line, your ancestry has been had a difficult time, has had hardships beyond hardships. There has been connections with the feminine line in your family and the masculine line that go back to duty, go back to doing what you're told, go back to struggling, okay, feeling less than good enough, not the right name, right, whatever that is. And people have taken from the people for a very, very long time and made themselves very, very, very wealthy. This has been happening for a very long time. There's no news to any of you. But now, because of this Pluto energy, which is the first time in 248 years or whatever it is, no stone is unturned. So dirt will be dug up. Okay, that's why we have what we have going on right now. And whether you agree with it or not, or whatever you feel, if it brings you what you've been looking for, if it brings truth, if it brings justice, if it brings support, if it brings a loving vibration, are you in? Right? It's going to happen anyway. Look what we got. This is a very, very positive card to be placed at the end of a reading, because it shows that no matter what we go through, we're fine. If we focus on that, we could either focus on how unhappy we are, or what we fear, or what's been projected through fear, or we can make our own future. Like I said to you the other day, choose your own adventure. It's that simple, okay? And each one of you have that divine within you. It doesn't matter to the divine where you're at, what you're leaning. Who cares, right? I don't care. I see each people as people. If a person is nasty, I'm not going to ask first what side of the fence they might be on. They're just nasty, right? And you don't label everybody in the same group. Like, as this person's a jerk, so they're all jerks. That's never been something that's wise. What's wise is to take your power back, okay? Listen to your inner self. You don't need cards to tell you how you feel, right from wrong, or whatever you feel. You know in your heart what's right for you, and you follow this. And if you feel like you're off track, bring yourself back into the center. Bring yourself into the center of yourself. Align with your team. Set your sails again. Clear and cleanse and delete anything that is not in alignment with where you want to be, right? And it really is as simple as taking your power back in every way, through your healing and through your abilities. If you can heal yourself, your abilities awaken as well. You can do this, all right? So I wanted to send you lots of love and support. We're going up, whether you're ready or not. It's happening. We're already lifting, okay? Stay lifted, have fun, and enjoy. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love, and bye for now. I'm going to see if I can turn this thing. I've got a little light. Bye.